Lang bang sabihin newbie ka or newbie lang ako, pasensya naman po kasi newbie lang. Okay? Now, almost every day I come across this sentence in freelancing groups, applications, and sometimes even in my own inbox. Now, if you come to think of it, the statement appears harmless and innocent, right? After all, there's no shame in admitting that we lack experience and we need help, especially when we're trying something new or when we're still starting out. Now, as a recruitment consultant, I know for a fact that saying you're inexperienced may actually hurt your application or proposal. I'll tell you why in a bit. In the meantime, this is May Martin, and please continue to follow and like Moms at Work to get your regular dose of freelancing and motherhood tips and tricks. Okay, now going back to the topic, is it okay to say you're a newbie? Now, everyone has to start somewhere. Even I was once a newbie. And so there's really nothing wrong with acknowledging that you still have a lot to learn, a lot of things to know, right? The biggest room in the world is the room of improvement, after all. Now, if you come to think of it, no matter how new you are in the freelancing industry, you aren't really starting from scratch, okay? Now, you take a closer look at the skills you've learned in school or maybe in your previous jobs because they'll give you a head start as you begin your freelancing journey. Now, all you have to do is apply them to the virtual world. Okay, you may be in a new arena, but that doesn't mean you can't use the knowledge and the training you've acquired before. And don't let the feeling of unfamiliarity or uncertainty kill your self-confidence. I cannot stress enough the importance of self-confidence, especially in the freelancing industry. Also, do not try to put so much emphasis on being inexperienced when you're applying for freelance work or when you're engaging with prospects. You know why? Because it affects your standing in terms of positioning yourself as an expert, showcasing the value of your services, and negotiating your rates. You see, most of the clients look for freelancers with the skills and expertise they can capitalize on. Now, when they approach you for your service, they expect you can help them achieve their business goals and, of course, make their lives easier overall. Although I would say that there are some clients who willingly offer training, their main goal is still to have someone who is confident, who's competent enough to get the job done. In other words, they want an asset and not a liability. Now, what you should do instead, you focus on what you can do, okay? Now, you emphasize the many ways you can help the prospect or the client. But of course, I want to be clear that I'm not advising newbies to lie about their experience, okay? Because that's a big no-no, and it will show in the quality of work. Now, what I'm saying is that you let your existing competencies and potentials have the spotlight. Now, you showcase it, you give the clients the idea of how you can contribute to their company or their project, and in that way, they won't feel as if you need them more than they need you, which affects how high or how low they'll be able to pay or willing to pay for your service. Okay? Now, is it okay to say you're a newbie? Of course it is okay, as long as you do it strategically. Alright? If you find the tips helpful, please continue to like and follow and of course share this video so that we'll be able to create more contents like this. In the meantime, this is May Martin once again, and much love.